All right, so check this, right? Before we even get to the intro of this video and the little funny intros and stuff that I do, on a serious note, make sure you follow me on Twitch, Snapchat, Facebook, all social media at DJ Bandana Black. Make sure you lock in the Bandana hotline number 716-235-1016. The reason why I say that in the beginning of the video is because by the end of this video, they're probably going to try to cancel me. But I'm going to give you guys the truth. I'm going to give you the honest truth of the new Steve Harvey giving us the full truth. Now let's get into the disclaimer.
DJ Bandana.
All right, check this, right? Real quick disclaimer so I know if this video is for you. If you're the type of person that's in a relationship, but when I go to your Facebook, the relationship status says single, it's complicated, or there's no status at all, this video is probably not for you. And if you're the type of person that asks your girl about a guy and she say, oh, that's just my friend from way back, you ain't got nothing to worry about, and you believe it, this video is probably not for you. Fam, you definitely got something to worry about. 99.9% of the time, you got something to worry about. It might not be what you're thinking, but it's definitely something there. But if you believe that, this video is probably not for you. And last but not least, if you so tough, you so rough that you can have two ratchets in your hand and you run up on somebody that got a ratchet in their hand and you put them down and put the hands on them, this video might not be for, well, you know what? This video might not be for me. Because that's exactly what I just did. Check this out.
We're halfway there. 55.
Yeah, y'all see that boy putting that work. Listen, if you're a gamer, make sure you follow me on Twitch and Xbox at DJ Bandana Black. And as always, these disclaimers had absolutely nothing to do with this video, but let's get started.
Unfortunately for him, he didn't choose this life. His pop said, you gon' do it, you gon' do this right. Remember, a real man never proves his type. And you gotta be smarter than them dudes you like. And in the garage, bro, as far as them cars go.
DJ Bandana.
Hey, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo, Steve Harvey. Listen, I got some new information for you guys. New Steve Harvey gives us the truth, the absolute truth. I want to say this in the beginning of the video, though. When I say the word all men or all women or all or men or women, I'm not saying every single woman or every single man in the world. I'm just letting you know that up front, because I'm gonna say something in this video. Somebody gonna say, well, all women don't do that or all men don't do that. I'm just saying, in my experience, most or a good majority of them actually do. So let's get started, right? So by now, you guys seen the video of Steve Harvey. You've seen the clips. Most of you guys only seen a partial clip of what Steve Harvey actually said. You know, just the clickbait part of it, the part that make you want to say, oh no, he bugging, because I got a male friend and we never did nothing, or a guy saying I got a female friend and we never did nothing. The truth is, he absolutely didn't say that. And what Steve Harvey said was absolutely the truth. Steve Harvey did not lie at all. I think Steve Harvey was honest. I think it was honorable what he said. And I think it's respectful what he said. But now let me explain it. Let me explain it to you guys. And this is coming from a male's point of view, so I know I got a lot of female audience. That's why I said they probably going to try to cancel me, because a lot of people are only going to listen to it up to this point and say, oh, you bugging, no, you wrong, I'm disliking, I'm unfollowing. That's cool. But if you're the type of person that likes to learn from your mistakes or learn from something so it can help you out in the future, and you continue watching the video, then this video is for you, right? So Steve Harvey basically said in this video that he doesn't have any female friends. He's married, or even if you're not married, I'll say this, everything I'm saying in this video is for anybody that's in a relationship, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, whether you're engaged, whether you're married. If y'all just in a situationship or y'all just smash like that too, this don't apply to y'all. You can have male friends, you can have female friends. Steve Harvey is basically saying that the new Steve Harvey, that's the reason why the title of the video is New Steve Harvey, the new him seen something in the old him and learned from it. I'm a firm believer that everybody in life makes mistakes. Everybody does things wrong. Everybody is going to do some horrible things wrong. But if you continue to keep doing the same horrible thing wrong, if you don't change anything, then you're a fool. Or you just want it to happen, honestly. And I think Steve Harvey, the reason why I said it's honorable is because he didn't say no men should have female friends. If you really listen to what he said, he didn't say men shouldn't have female friends. He said that he can't have female friends, that he doesn't have any female friends because he knows himself. He knows his old self, and the new self is telling him that he can't do that. But what he said about men, 99.9% of them, as far as the waiting in line and stuff like that, 300% true. 400% true. I don't want to go on and on numbers, but it's definitely true what he said. And like I said earlier, a lot of people are going to say, well, I have male friends or I have female friends. We never did anything. He never said did anything. basically what he's saying, what Steve Harvey meant is that there's an opportunity that you're leaving room for something to actually happen. And under the right, I don't care who you are, under the right circumstances, you could be mad, you could be depressed, you could be stressed, you could be drunk, y'all two together, the right night, the right circumstances, it can happen. So with him knowing that, he takes that out of the equation. I'm pretty much the same way. And I'll say this, just as a male, and I'll even apply it to myself, because I said, like, this video, I really want to get two things across. The point of this video is two things. One, to really let you understand what Steve Harvey said and what he actually meant. And two, maybe this can help you in the future in your own relationship or your own situation, right? So with him saying that he doesn't have female friends, I think that's respectful, because let me ask you this, ladies, and I'm going to ask you guys something at the end of this video which is going to prove that I'm right. Would you let your not even husband, would you let your boyfriend go to the movies with another female, like a late night movie with another female? No problem at all, even if you know her or not. Just be honest with yourself. Would you allow him to do that? And would you be, not would you allow it, would you be 100% confident in that happening? I don't think so. I know a lot of people would say that they will, even the women that say, well, I have male friends who we never did anything. And I'm telling you this from a man's standpoint of view. Steve Harvey didn't say that they did anything. Basically what he's saying is that, or I'll say what most men, the 99.9% of the men is saying, is that the thought at least occurred. And I can honestly say the same thing. That's why I don't have any female friends that my girl, if I'm in a relationship or anything like that, doesn't know. That's why I make sure that they do meet each other or anything like that. So there's no type of any problem with that. So I'm the same way. Like, there's not a female friend that I've ever had in life that at least the thought, like, not saying I've acted on it. I've slept in the same bed with a female that I absolutely liked, slept in the same bed, and never tried anything, never did anything, any of that. That's not what he's saying. The point is, what if she wanted to try something and it actually happened? So rather than that actually happening, just take that out of the equation. I don't think that if you're in a relationship, if you're married, if you're engaged, anything like that, that you should have friends of the opposite sex. And when I say friends, I'm not saying just you know a male or you know a female. I'm saying that y'all texting, y'all going out for lunch, y'all taking pictures together, y'all hanging out, y'all doing things separate than your actual relationship. One, I think is disrespectful. And two, is opening the opportunity for failure. It's opening an opportunity for bad things. Now, I'll give another example, right? A lot of women are going to say, well, like I said before, no, I have male friends and nothing never ever happened. The same way females say, oh, I seen you looking at that girl, I know your type. Realistically speaking, now I'm probably going to lose some man points for this. Men only have one type. Men, straight men, I don't know about men that's not straight. I'm only talking from a straight male point of view. Don't only have one type. The one type of female that a man has or that he knows is the type of female that he can see himself having kids with or being married to and being with for the long time. Any other situation, there's a possibility of that happening as far as a type. There's really no type at all, whether it's light skin, brown skin, big, small, the right circumstances. You go without sex for a great period of time and you have the opportunity, that whole type thing goes out of the window. But as far as somebody who you want to be with for the rest of your life, all men have that type. So when women say that, you're absolutely wrong. The same way women who say, I have a male friend and he ain't never tried anything, he never thought anything. Women kill me with that. Like, you can't say what a male actually thinks. And the question I said I was going to ask you females, right? And I want you guys to do that. For you females that's not scared to do that. By the way, real quick disclaimer, if you try this and you get dumped, hit, kicked out, anything like that, I am not responsible for it. But if you can safely try this, and I want to hear how this turns out for you, right? So for you females that feel you have straight male friends that you've been friends with for years, whatever like that too, whether your boyfriend knows about it or not, this is just a test. Text that person. Text 3 of your male friends, right? Text 3 of your male friends and just say, hey, I want to ask you something. It's kind of personal and I don't want to do it through text. I want to ask you in person. So when you see this male or on the phone or something like that where you feel safe or something like that, ask him, say, listen, I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but I at least want to try this with you. Like, I always wanted to do this. Can we just try it just one time? I just want to see what happens. I'm guaranteeing you, out of those 3 male, I'm totally confident with this. Out of those 3 males that you asked that for, at least 2 of those males they're going to start off by saying, man, stop playing with me. Man, stop joking. You serious? Man, stop playing. Well, but things is going to be different. Our relationship is going to change. At least 2 of those males is going to say that. And that proves my point that the males that you have that you're saying are just friends. And like I said, men don't, the part of him saying that they're just waiting in line or they're just waiting for their opportunity, I don't think that that's necessarily true. But I think, like he said, under the right circumstances, it can happen. So really do that test for me, ladies. Text 3 guys or 3 of your male friends and just say that, like, yo, listen, if I wanted to just try this one time, you think we could just do it and just leave it at that because I really want to try it? And then let them know that it was a test, show them the video, whatever that too. They're probably going to cancel me. They're probably going to be mad because you're going to see that most of those guys would, at least one time down. Like I said, it's not really a type thing, except for the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. And you might actually be that person. But I think the moral of the story with the Steve Harvey thing is, one, you got to listen to the whole thing of what somebody is saying. And two, you got to listen to what they actually said. He never said that men can't have female friends. He just said that he can't have female friends, and he said that 99.9% of men think like that. As far as the 99.9%, I would say 99.9% of straight men, even females who say, this is my friend, but he's gay, this is my gay best friend. Most dudes are not going to be okay with that because you feel like because he's gay, it's not going to happen. But if a man was born with a wee-wee, it can still happen. As long as he was born with a wee-wee, it can still happen, and there's still room for that to actually happen. I don't know how a female thinks. Like I said, maybe some females can be honest and hop in the comments, let us know. Do you have male friends who you've never done anything with at all? Like, you have male friends you never did anything with at all, but you never at least thought about it? Like, it never at least crossed your mind? Like, he never just walked in with some sweats and you were just looking like, just thinking about it and you caught yourself? Or if you're a guy and your female best friend is getting dressed to go out and she come out like, here, help me zip this up, you ain't at least look down? Be honest with yourself. You ain't got to tell me, but be honest with yourself. So I think that Steve Harvey, like I said, I think that's honorable. Like, he could have just said nothing. He could have said, yeah, I'm going to have female friends and leave that opportunity open. But I think that he showed maturity, and he showed that the new Steve Harvey is not the old Steve Harvey, because when he said that, that's based off of something. Like, most men say things and mean what they say. It's like a lot of times women don't understand or take the time to really listen to what the man is saying. They just take it to what they think that he means. And most times he said exactly what he meant. It's not his fault if you took it as him saying that all men shouldn't have female friends with that too. But like I said, at the end of the day, I understand what Steve Harvey meant. I 100% agree with Steve Harvey. And I think that if sometimes you gotta like listen to the message. I said this before, listen to the message and not the messenger. I think maybe because it's an old clip of Steve Harvey, and yes, he's done some things in the past, said some things in the past that we may not agree with, but what he said in that clip, what he said during this situation, 300% true. And I want to hear from you guys. Y'all hop in the comments, let me know. I might be going live. Matter of fact, I'll tell you guys like this. We can go live on Tuesday nights. I'm supposed to go live playing the video game, but this is a dope topic, and I think we can talk about this. So if I get, let's say, if we get 10 people that watch this video that either inbox me, DM me, and say go live, then tonight at midnight we'll go live and talk about this topic. But if not, you guys just hop in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the situation. Is Steve Harvey bugging? Am I bugging? Or is this absolutely true? And like I said, if you don't want to comment, just ask yourself that question at the end of the day. Because I've literally had this conversation before. I've had this conversation with somebody and told them to do the exact same thing as far as like asking to see. And they came back and was like, that's crazy. And usually the friendship will end after doing that. So make sure it's with somebody who's really your friend and not somebody who's really, like you said, waiting in line. Because a lot of guys are just waiting in line. A lot of women are just waiting in line. But yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'm so to the point with it where even my homies, like say one of my friends, one of my male friends, if their girlfriend or something like that sends me a friend request, I'll automatically deny it and let them know. One time, one of my mans was locked up and I had to inbox his baby mother to get him some money. I literally took a screenshot of it just to show it to him because, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care who you are, whether you're a female, male, a pastor, a nun, any of that. Under the right circumstances, anything can happen. I think if you respect your relationship, you respect the person that you with, then you should take the steps and the precautions to. You're already going to have problems. You're already going to go through things in relationships. You're already going to have major problems. Don't open up a door for potential things that you can avoid. If you can avoid a problem, then avoid it. Now, if you're just saying, no, I'm grown, I'm going to do what I want, and I can have male friends or I can have female friends, I can control myself, that's cool. We're not saying, Steve, I'm saying we're, like I know Steve Harvey, but he's not saying that you can't control yourself, but what I'm saying is that there has been at least a thought. You have at least thought, you have at least looked and has thought. If you're a straight male, 99.9% of the time, and if you tell me no, I don't even believe you. Honestly, I'm just going to keep it G with you. I might be wrong, but I don't even believe you because I've literally caught 10 people today asking the same question. 2 of the people said, Black, you bugging, I got female friends, we never did nothing. And I explained to them and I said, yo, listen, am I on speaker? They're like, no, I'm not on speaker. And I'm like, yo, bro, you never just looked or just thought about it. And then they really thought about it. I was like, well, I mean, I did think, but I would never do it. Not saying that you would ever do it because you don't know what you'll ever do until you're in that situation. you never know what you do until you're in that situation. It's basically, that's what it is. But anyways, y'all hop in the comments. Make sure you follow me on all social media at DJ Bandana Black. As always, these lights is hot as hell, so I gotta get up out of here. Y'all be safe. Life's what you make it, so make it. I'm out.
Unfortunately for him, he didn't choose this life. His pop said you gon' do it, you gon' do this right. Remember, a real man never proves his type. And you gotta be smarter than them dudes you like. And in the garage, bro, as far as them cars go.
DJ Bandana.